All right, so I just finished watching Justin Trudeau talking live about his resignation, announcing that he will be resigning. And I did jot down a few notes. So, number one, the first thing that I noticed when he came out of Rideau Cottage was that he looked very sad and defeated, which is true. His eyes were very glossy. It was very obvious that he was probably crying or trying to stop himself from crying. Something that I don't personally consider to be a bad thing. I think that it shows, one, that he's human, and two, that this is definitely a decision that he put a lot of thought into. The second part of my notes was that he said his biggest regret was not doing election reform, specifically changing it so that we have a ranked voting system, very similar to how they have it in Australia, where you vote for who you want, your second choice and your third choice. Something that I think would be more beneficial for Canadians, especially considering how many parties we do have. I personally think that if we did something like that, we would have a more likely chance of getting an NDP prime minister one day in the future. But he did also mention that the reason why they didn't do that was because it wasn't popular with all of the parties, and he didn't think it was fair to change election reform and not have it be something that was unanimous as a decision. And my next note that I put down, and kind of last thing that I put down, was he said that he hoped that stepping down would help revamp the Liberal Party in Canadians' eyes. For me, I hope that it would too. However, they're not really giving the interim replacement much time to really get to know Canadians, and after that, when they have a leadership race, there's going to be even less time for that person, assuming that the person who's the interim replacement is going to continue being the replacement. And if they get a third person in, who would be the more official replacement for the party, it really wouldn't give them that much time, considering they're still planning on doing, from what it sounds like, a confidence vote in March, which could trigger an election. Who knows? Personally, I still think it's just crazy that all of this happened. I wasn't necessarily planning on talking about the Liberal Party today. I was going to focus more on the Conservative Party and actually reacting to Pierre Poilievre's interview with Jordan Peterson. I'm still going to be doing that later today and posting clips of it. However, this is definitely a very interesting, and also some might say this is dramatic, but historic day for Canadian politics. 2025 is going to be quite the year for Canada, let me tell you.